Hello and welcome to Ancestral Ascensions. My name is Trish, and if you've found the reading today or you happen to click on it, there is likely a message here for you. And today I've just been kind of putting the intention out to have any truths for the collective, for the highest good of all today. So, what kinds of truths, Spirit, can the collective expect or maybe see for their highest good or for the highest good of all? Okay. So right away, let's get the energy from the bottom of the deck. Okay, we have the Six of Swords here. So the overall energy is you are moving away from turbulent waters or like things that are kind of giving you a hard time. And you're moving into much calmer waters. You see they're moving away from all of this turbulence. You can kind of see some turbulence here at the bottom and moving into some calmer situation here. So I'm going to read them as how they came out. So first off, we have the Knight of Wands, which is a fast-moving energy with this knight. It is all about taking action, taking inspired action. And then we also have the Judgment card. So the Judgment card is about answering the call. So we have this angel that plays this horn. And then, like, I do see this red cross here, which for me is kind of like a medic. So I feel like whatever this call is, it's going to be in service to others, because ultimately, like according to our teachings, our First Nations teachings, the Anishinaabe teachings in particular, is that that we all have a job to do here on this physical plane, and right now you've heard this call. You've heard this call in terms of whatever skills and abilities that you have. You've answered this call, and you are taking this beautiful inspired action with this Knight of Wands. Wow, that's awesome. Beautiful, right? You're moving away from turbulent waters into calmer shores, and it's because you have heard this call, and you're on your way. You're on the way to take this direction. The next two cards that came up here is the Tower. So the Tower is all about, coming to a realization, and it can be like a tough lesson, or it could be a very kind lesson for you, or epiphany, or a truth that comes to mind. It's like there's an upheaval, obviously, that is happening right now here in the present moment, because this is where these cards are coming out. And then we have the Five of Wands here. So the Five of Wands is about competition. It is about practicing your skills even. With the wands, it's that spirit, right? So it's the inspired action that you're taking. And in the traditional tarot, these guys are practicing their skills, because they're not using swords or anything. They're using sticks, right? So it's all about practice as well. So so I do feel like there is something that is happening right now here in the present moment that is going to be not only impacting you, but it's going to be impacting a whole lot of other people here, because we do have these five people within the Five of Wands here. So I feel like there is a group of people that this is going to be shocking to. So not only to yourself, but to others around you. There's this new change that's coming in here for you. Then we have, in the future energy, we have the Chariot. So being victorious, being seen. It's also about travel. So you could be traveling for your work, is what I'm getting, because we also have the Eight of Pentacles that has come out with the Chariot. So the Eight of Pentacles is about mastery of a skill. So you're very, very skilled in whatever it is that you're doing. And you're quite victorious in this. And the reason why you are victorious is because you're very, very balanced. You have, you've gone through all of your trials and tribulations and you've been victorious at it. So this is where we're seeing this recognition for the skills that you have acquired here. Beautiful. All right, let's get some more details around each of these. So we do have the Judgment and the Knight of Wands, Spirit. So what other truths can the collective expect with this Judgment and the Knight of Wands? What messages or the truth for the highest good of all for the collective here? So right away, the first card that came out was the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is like a lot of mental stress. So like, weighing out your options, trying to figure out which way is the best way to go, sort of feeling confused about it. Not a whole lot of clarity here. But what's coming up with the Five of Swords is the Eight of Cups, okay? So the Eight of Cups is about walking away from something that no longer emotionally fulfills you. And so I would say that this Five of Swords, this mental anguish as to what you've been dealing with here in the past, you're like, I am totally over dealing with this confusion, and this constant overthinking here. And maybe, it's other people that are telling you, oh, you should do this or oh, you should do that. And you're just really feeling the pressure from it. Like I feel like this guy's going through a whole lot of pressure. And so he just kind of says, okay, enough already. I'm walking away. I'm walking away from all of this mental pressure that's going on here. And you're walking away. You're walking away because you've heard this call, and you are going to be taking, or you have already taken this inspired action. So you've decided to walk away from all of this because this is all in our past energy. All right. So you've already taken this inspired action, walking away from this mental confusion, people telling you what you should be doing, all this kind of stuff. You're like, no, you know what? I'm going to listen to Creator and I'm going to take this inspired action. All right. So with the present moment, with the Five of Wands and the Tower, Spirit, if we can get some details around what's going on here in the present moment, any details or messages for the collective as to what is happening with this Tower and all these things happening around them with the wands here. So, okay. So we have right away, we have the Eight of Wands, more wands. So the Eight of Wands is about communication. It is fast moving energy, something that's happening very, very quickly here. And it is a new beginning with this Fool card. So this new beginning is rushing right in, right? So we have this confusion, epiphany. Oh my gosh, some really good information has come forward to you, and you're going to begin this new journey. Let's see what else is here. We have the High Priestess. So your psychic ability, your intuition, your manifestation, being able to manifest. And then we have the Moon. So we've got like a double intuition here. So with that Moon card, it is about, deeply connecting with emotion, with spirit, with the divine feminine, as well as this High Priestess. So I do feel that you are very psychic in terms of whatever it is that you're doing. So you live according to your intuition. So sometimes when you say psychic, people are like have this idea of what psychic is, but this awareness or this intuition that comes from the High Priestess and from the Moon, so things in the darkness, right? So really connecting to your intuition to guide you towards what you need to go. With the Moon, there's a lot of emotion here as well. So I do feel like you are intuitively going towards whatever feeds your spirit, whatever feeds your soul. And you are intuitively following that on this new journey. And then we have two more cards. We have oh my gosh, we have the Empress. So there is a whole lot of divine energy here. There's a whole lot of manifestation happening here, a whole lot of new beginnings in terms of the Fool with the Empress. You see the Empress, she's ready to birth a new way of being into the world here. And this is amazing. This is so awesome. I really would love to show you how this looks. So we also have the Empress, and we also have the Two of Pentacles here. So the Two of Pentacles is about balance. It's about balancing things, trying to, it is the earth energy, so it's very, very slow. But also it is about choices, and it's about partnerships here. So, maybe this partnership, maybe there's someone who is walking with you in terms of this new beginning. And this person can be this Empress, maybe, that's going to be able to help you along the way as well. But I'm getting a really strong sense that this is who you are. With the High Priestess, with the Empress, this is who you are. Some really fast information's coming in, and it is all about you being very, very connected to your emotional and your spiritual side, as well as with that divine feminine. Everything is totally in balance here. It is in balance, not imbalance. So everything is absolutely in balance with this Two of Pentacles here. Wow, this is lovely. I just love this. Okay. Now we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Chariot card in the future here. So Spirit, what does the collective need to know about these things that are coming here in the future? What other details, the truth for the highest good of all, for the collective, for whoever has decided to join us here today? I feel like we've got a really, it's great to get this energy or feel this energy, because I really do feel that whoever is tapping in, you've absolutely done your work here. So let's get maybe a couple of more cards around this future energy. Okay. All right. Wow, we have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck here. So the Emperor is this calm, cool, collective, very solid foundation. He's the Emperor, very rooted and grounded. Is very whole in all aspects, like addresses his spirit, his emotions, his thoughts, and his physical surroundings. Because with the Emperor, they are the combination of all four of the kings put together. So a really strong authority, leadership energy here at the bottom. And so that's what I feel like you're moving into. You're moving away from things that were really hard here, and moving into this position of the Emperor. And like I said, we do have the Empress in the present position, right? And we also have the Two of Pentacles. So this can very much be the Emperor and the Empress, a divine union. It can also be the balancing of the masculine and feminine energy that we all carry within us. So that is that Emperor right there at the bottom of the deck. But what's coming up with the Eight of Pentacles and the Chariot, something that you are a master at, that you are very victorious with, and that people are now recognizing the skills that you have, how balanced you are in that, and how you've been able to overcome all of the battles in life here. So with that being said, we have this beautiful two cards coming here in the future. We have the World card, so it's like this completion. Yeah, right? So here you are, you've graduated, right? Like, this is what this is saying. You have all of these skills and abilities based on this victorious journey that you have been on, but you have been very successful, and you have completed it with this World card. You are a master at this, on this level. Okay. And with this completion, of course, we have this Ace of Cups, which is, so very fulfilling. It is the holy grail. Our cup runneth over, right? So feeling so emotionally happy, fulfilled, with this new beginning. It's totally going to feed your spirit emotionally here. Okay, then we have the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands is about holding your ground. It is making a stand for what you believe in. Um, and we have it coming out with the Page of Wands, which is about this inspired action, right? This new inspired action. So, what I'm getting with the Seven of Wands here, it is. I get a sense that this new beginning that you're coming into, I feel like with the Chariot card, this victor who has gone through all of these trials and tribulations, right? Um, you now know what it takes to stand your ground here with the Seven of Wands. And I think that because of this experience and this mastery, right? We have this mastery with the Eight of Pentacles here. That you know who you are, you know what you're capable of, what you've been through, and because you have taken this inspired action, you see the globe kind of around this person here. And to me, that means that you are very, very protected while you are doing your work here because it is inspired action. You are able to be a sovereign being like this Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is like, I know who I am. I know what I stand for, and I'm not going to back down. I'm okay with this. And Spirit's saying, thank you, Chimiguech, thank you so much for standing your ground. And while you do that, we're going to make sure that you're protected here with this inspired action, right? And then, like I said, with this Page of Wands, like, I mean, Yahoo! This person is so happy, right? They're like throwing their wand in the air. They know that they can move forward now while being so very protected here, is what this is telling me. You are this master. You've become this master here and this victor. And you've completed all of your teachings, all of your learnings here. And now your heart's going to just totally overflow here. Absolutely beautiful. And we have this emperor on the bottom just to kind of reconfirm that this is who you are. This is where you're headed. The empress is more about like the internal, whereas the emperor is the external. So this empress has this inner authority, this empathy, this kindness, all of these kinds of things, whatever the divine feminine is, the creativity, right? Bringing life into this reality. And then with the emperor is all about that outward action. So it's like, okay, let's take what we've created and let's start to move forward here. And you are so divinely protected, and there's a lot of excitement and enthusiasm around this new journey. Love it. All right, let's just get one of the Wisdom of the Oracle cards, Spirit, just to wrap up this beautiful reading for the collective. All about this truth, right? The truth for the highest good of all. What other message can we get here, Spirit, for the collective? What is the truth for the highest good of all? Okay, so we have a new life coming out here at the bottom. So this is pretty much what these cards are saying, that you do have this new life that is coming in for you. You've absolutely completed. And then we have by the book. And so by the book here with the elephants, right? The generational, I'm getting this, all about family, generations. And it's also about, let me just see what it's the number 11. So even just the number 11 might be a validation for you if you're seeing a lot of 1111. But yeah, that's kind of what I thought. It's abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs, and the universal laws. Wow. Wow. So, okay. So if you are not aware of the universal laws and principles, now would be a really good time to look them up, because it is these natural laws that we are all living by here, on this earth plane, of course. Um, and it is the way that Mother Earth's intention is. So we have the law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, law of attraction, law of thought, law of compensation, and the law of nature. Now, I know for our people, it is all about the natural law and how it really does impact us. Um, but yeah, I think being by the book at this time, really delving into some of those natural laws, maybe philosophies of life, this whole by the book, I think that um, this is what you'll be teaching others is in this new life is how to be able to live um, by those natural laws here. That's what this new life is all about. And it's going to make you happy, happy, right? Because absolutely, it is about this relationship with Mother Earth. We see a lot of divine feminine cards coming out here, just with the High Priestess, the Moon card, and the Empress card, right? So we do have a whole lot of divine feminine. My suggestion would be to check out the natural laws. So that'll be your homework. If you are unaware of what the natural laws are, I think that this is a pretty strong message to have a look and see what those natural laws are and how they impact you and how they're impacting your life. So thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to leave it here. And until we meet next time, take good care.